All right, so this is Matty D. I'm here with collegebasketballeyetest.com. Pleasure to be joined today with Tyler Smith. He is a writer for IndySportsLegends.com. Give him a follow on Twitter at TylerSmith_ISL. Tyler, thanks for being with me.
Good to be here.
Hey, so let's get right into it. Indiana Hoops, this summertime, I know there are a lot of storylines. The major one is James Blackman Jr.'s injury, I feel like. Tell me a little bit about what you're hearing there.
Well, it's a knee injury. They're cleaning it up. It's one of those things where they're saying he's going to be okay to return to practice by September. Of course, whenever you hear knees from basketball players, it makes you a little nervous. He doesn't have a whole lot of history of injuries, so different guys, respond differently to that. But they feel like he's got a little bit of leeway time to where even if he does have a minor setback or two, he should be good to go.
I feel like for the last 2 or 3 years I've heard Tom Crean is on the hot seat. Are you feeling like this is a make or break year for him as the coach there?
It is an important year with a good class coming in. Return players like Boogie Farrell, his senior season. They're going to need to make a decent tournament run, I think, for him to stick around after the season.
So I know, actually, I have never seen Thomas Bryant play, so kind of paint the picture for me about his game, if you could.
Well, he's a monster from what I've seen. I remember even just walking by him when he visited Play Hall, just thinking, and this guy looks like a beast. If you watch some videos of Thomas Bryant, there's times when he's dumping on people and screaming in their face.
Yeah.
Not you really saw too much from Indiana last year, but he's not going to be a project. He's going to be somebody start day one. With the guards they have, he's really the perfect addition that they could have got.
And with Hanner Mosquera-Perea transferring to East Tennessee State, as me personally watching Indiana, I feel like he disappeared a lot of times. He wasn't a guy who could be counted on. Do you think that this is addition by subtraction?
It's harder because they don't have a whole lot of big bodies, but I do feel like the couple big guys they have coming in, the Michigan transfer, and then of course Thomas Bryant. That could be the case. As far as my time around the guys in the locker room, they seem to get along. They seem to get traction there. But like you mentioned, he did disappear at times with his play, and then of course some off-court issues.
With Troy Williams coming back, what was the storyline there? I felt like he was a lottery pick because I saw him at the Garden last year around Christmas playing Georgetown. Yeah. And he ended up running point for the second half of that game, and I just felt like he was a lottery pick. Do you know any backstory there?
He was pretty up and down, and I think ball handling, depending on who was guarding him, I think NBA scouts told him they want him to improve to improve his jump shot. They had a lot of roster turnover, but it wasn't in the graduating or going pro sense. Some off-court things and some guys wanting to transfer to get more playing time. Seems like everyone talks about the big three. They kept the big three with Farrell, Williams, and Blackman. And then, of course, Bryant, the big, literally, addition to the team. So, should be an interesting year.
All right, so he's Tyler Smith. He covers the Indiana Hoosiers for IndySportsLegends.com. Like I said, give him a follow on Twitter, TylerSmith_ISL. Tyler, thanks for spending some time with me.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.